No more playing at being an invincible promise. Let's go! Do we need to trauma bond? I can trauma bond, that's okay. Close enough. Welcome back, Grahatia. It's Banditos! Hello everyone and welcome back to my Final Fantasy reaction series. My name is Tara if you don't know me, and today we're picking up where we left off after level 91 MSQ in that amazing dungeon to do level 92. We've got 5 more Infinity Stones to collect, so let's get right back into it. A leaking work pot. Erenville's concerned about dangers on the road. The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road we'll be taking is favored hunting grounds for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Well, where are these bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just a little farther ahead, but let's remain vigilant all the same. Oh, is this where Gulool Ja Ja was? At the end of level 91, when they said your competitors are still behind you. Yeah, this was where Gulool Ja Ja was. Their village is so cute. This is it, the village where the Lay of Pots from Tuliolo Saga took place. Oh, the pots make sense now. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and her retinue? That's a big word for Elmo. Retinue. That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector, if you happen to know who that is. Those little noises? Do the NPCs always make those little noises? You are exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Redorok is the Elector you seek. Oh, that's helpful. We can get straight to the performing the feat. As much as Redorok would like to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many help hands for the potsworn were injured. There is no time for feats or medal tests. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught in its path. Now, I just want to say really quickly, I've been kind of writing off the storm as just like a thing that happened, but what if something caused the storm? What if it was intentional and all the damage was meant to happen? Or not, maybe not meant to happen, but was directly influenced by something and something definitely caused it. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. If this is the best they can offer, I never should have left Wachu Meki Meki. Oh, they're leaving! Oh no! You see, the potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the pot pact. Should all our potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something. Then let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more of your people and your village. And if it brings us closer to the beginning of the feat, then all the better. Those little noises are so precious. I don't remember the other moblins making those noises. We'll take every help hand we can get. Redorok truth swears that once the potsworn have their perfect workshops again, we will commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist help hand Rakorok. Game say, go play with your best friend Wuk Lamat. I really appreciate you pitching in. I meant what I said at many fires. There'll be no more feigning strength. No more playing at being an invincible promise. Let's go! Hell yeah. I was finding that arc so... I understood it. I knew where it was coming from, but it was so frustrating. And I'm so glad she's over it. So I also want to say, I know that this is Wuk Lamat's story. That's been made perfectly clear. But I do hope that Kryl gets some more time like in the sunlight, because I was really excited for this to be Kryl's expansion just as much as it was or is Wuk Lamat's, right? So I really hope in the latter arc or the latter half, or even sooner than that, we start getting a lot more quality time with Kryl. Forgive my interruption. Lamati, I am told that the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with the feat. The fact that Koana came to tell Wuk Lamat is so interesting. I hope we get to see more in depth of their bond, because this is already, I'm seeing like the threads of like how deeply connected they are, and it's very, very like cute. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. So this is the craft of a potsworn. It is indeed a masterful piece. I wondered why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlian goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. Are you learning? Are you seeing? One cannot create great things if one lacks creative impetus. Tuliolal, fortunately, does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of a craft would do well to study it here. I was raised among Hetsaro more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Toral's various peoples was eye-opening. You lived as a traditional Hetsaro. I have few fond memories of nomadic life. Is our green cat boy traumatized? Does he have trauma? Do we need to trauma bond? I can trauma bond, that's okay. Close enough. Welcome back, Grahatia. You are my new Graha. Would that I could forget that time. Let's trauma bond. Let's trauma bond, please and thank you. The elector bids the claimants assemble in the large building on the west side of the village. I will head over after finding Thancred and Urianger. I also ran into the Levelier twins on the way here. I took the liberty of directing them to the venue. Koana's so sweet, dude. We're rivals. It's not his job to make sure I know the feat is starting, but even now, he's conscientious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Redrock waiting. Dude, he's such a good boy, what the heck? Oh, Zoraal Ja. Oh, I guess he was just waiting here. Welcome to Earthenshire, First Promise. We support your plans for salt crossings and the new potsworn they will bring. Hail the mighty Zoraal Ja. He cleared many piles of rockfall as if they were pebble stones, the resilient son for Dawn Servant. Zoraal Ja was clearing fallen rocks. I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. We don't like Zoraal Ja. I'm not going to be swayed, even if he does good things. Mans wants to bring back war to bring peace. Like, how stupid. Well, we meet again. Gulool Ja Ja! Just in time for the feat to begin. I'll bet he was already here, laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Yeah, probably. Claimants, your attention, please. As Redrock has explained, many of our potsworn left us following the storm. The precious metalwork crafted by those artisans bring in much jiggly shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer. Tuliolal merchants will suffer. So Redrock sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. So we're to recruit new potsworn. Makes sense for the feat of pots. Oh, we could grab that Elizin. The gold, isn't he a goldsmith? The Elizin from the boat, you know. Then Redrock declares the feat of pots begun. But remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. The elector said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival. Which is exactly what we should do. I love him. Them. They're awful. They're absolutely awful. A fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans. I hate them. I hate them and I love them so much. What do you think, Wuk Lamat? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? I suppose we could try asking around Wachumeki Meki. That seems a logical place to start. Back to Tuliolal it is. God, look at the scenery behind them. Wait, does that mean we have to take the boat again? We could take alpacas. No, I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. You said I should share my burdens, so I will speak plainly. The truth is, I get really sick on boats. No, there's no way. I'm shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked. Wuk Lamat, this is hardly news. No, I wanted a screenshot of him, damn it. He looked so pretty with the scenery. But it was brave of you to admit it. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. It will? Are you sure? God damn. I'm positive. Mostly. Poor Bean, dude. I couldn't possibly play a little bit of Triple Triad. No, I have recordings to do. Oh, do you play Triple Triad? I can go for a quick match right now if you're up for it. Absolutely, you're about to get smoked. Ooh, Pelu card! Alright, I'm happy. So, what do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might be interested? I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with a mastery of goldsmithing that would also have no qualms about relocating to Earthenshire? What of the Ellison man who just started working here? You mean Fonjontaine? He did say he was employed at some fancy jewelry stores across the salt. That said, he's only just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pact? There's no harm in making the offer. Once he hears how well the Potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Then maybe we should go and talk to him, just you and me, since he knows us. Wouldn't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with a crowd of new faces. The two of us can handle this. Take a rest at the cabins if you like. State-mandated Wuk Lamat time. You must play with Wuk Lamat. Right, let's go and see a man about a pot. So, what is it you wish to discuss? Well, it's hard to ask this right after you've settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a potsworn. Ah, I've heard my new colleagues mention the term. That's when an artisan signs a contract to work for the moblins, isn't it? But you're not a moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat in the rite of succession. I need to bring a new potsworn to Earthenshire. So that is the way of it. Feels kind of bad when you lay it out that way. We've barely met, and after pushing you to work at Wachu Meki Meki, I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, Third Promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say I am now an official subject of Tuliolo. I've since endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession and its claimants, including you, of course. Now, you will recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at East End when Garlean forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos, he was slain. War took him from me in an instant, the man I loved and admired. I never wished to suffer such a loss again. And so, as much as I'm indebted to you for turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Tuliolan that I want you to win the throne. If I can help you achieve that by signing a pot pact, then I shall gladly do so. My heart. Fonjontaine, thank you. Ah, my heart, dude. The little Fonjontaine arc was so cute. You can now gain access. Oh, role quests. I like to do role quests all at once, so I think I'm gonna put off role quests for as long as I can, maybe, until I'm forced to do it. Crap, combat section, save me. Should I be doing the role quests as they become available, level-wise, or should I wait and binge them? Because, oh no, I don't know what to do. Like, does it work better with the narrative if I do the role quests when they're available? I guess is my question. Tara, of the Third Promise's entourage, I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard stationed outside Sunperch at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You are not to mention this visit to Wuk Lamat. Huh? A personal meeting with the Dawn? Serve it? What's happening? Oh, maybe they want a personal battle? Do you think? They want to duel us like they dueled Astinian? Also, where is Astinian? Astinian really showed up, battled the Dawn Servant, and was like, alright, peace out. This is getting a little serious. Uh-oh. What is this now? Well, I was informed of the reason for your audience. In terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. Oh, it's a duty. Okay. Ooh. Oh boy. This is gonna be spicy. Dude really just wanted to duel. Let's do it.
Forgive me this sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
That's so good. Let's do it, boyo. Let's battle. Although I'm not very good on Picto still. The rotation is so weird to me. That little smile.
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne.
Dang.
And I've been craving a proper challenge. The Lance Wielder, Estinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided.
Right, you guys never got to finish.
Judging by the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland. Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
No, I'm Pictomancer enough, actually. Why don't we find out?
A spirited answer. Why not indeed?
Look at that smug grin.
The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course.
How thoughtful.
But expect no other mercies. Come, ready your arms, and show me the truth of the tales.
I need to paint first. Hold on. Be with you in 1 second. Be with you in 1 sec. Okay, I'm ready now. I'm ready.
Give it your all! I want to fight to remember!
That's my first time actually casting Rainbow Drake. It's so gay. What the?
Still holding up?
What's happening? Brawl Ender. Holy! There is a small part of me that regrets not being on Paladin right now.
Resolve and Reason Kingdom. All right.
So this is only him at half strength because he can't kindle with reason. Whew! Did I do it? What the? Oh, shoot!
That will do. You've shown me more than enough.
Oh, that was a struggle, dude. I'm so not used to Pictomancer. I miss my Paladin, dude.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it. Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble.
I just wonder what would have happened if you, like, kindled with the other head. How strong are you at full power?
Now, a confession.
A confession.
I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here.
Also, holy crap, I just realized how beautiful their throne is. Wow.
I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter.
Huh.
In some respects, She is much like me. Hot-headed and prone to rush into danger.
Yeah.
But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamat's way.
Is she your favorite to win, I wonder?
Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliola, but a concerned father.
Oh my god, he's best dad, dude.
Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamati?
A cute little bean who means the best for everyone and has some growing to do.
Whether it be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
She's young, but has potential. She's not ready to rule. I don't think she is right now. Don't hate me for choosing this option, but I really think she's not ready right now. I think she can be by the end of this expansion or the end of this arc, but at this second, she's not ready, so I am choosing this option. As of right now, she still has more growing to do.
Well, I did ask you to speak your mind, but agreed.
He does agree.
She's not ready for the throne. Not yet.
Not yet. Soon, but not yet.
Lamati thinks she understands our many peoples, their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital. And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized.
Zoralja cannot rule. Gulool Ja Ja cannot rule. Koana needs to embrace culture. Yeah, none of them are ready.
As potential rulers, all four claimants are lacking.
Exactly.
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one.
Cultivate one.
And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
Wow. So it's more than just this right. It's more than just the feats.
As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow.
I think it's already happening with Wuk Lamat.
I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and being loved in turn.
Damn right. We absolutely
Guide Lamati as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
to forge ahead, you might say.
I knew it.
Whoop, caught. Uh-oh. Caught in the act.
There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you. You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
Guilty as charged.
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries.
He only killed me one time. Listen, I'm still getting used to
You and
it.
your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
One-on-one duels with the full party. He's such a good dad. He really, he's a great character already.
Watch over her, champion.
Gladly.
Koana's recruits are no less sharp. as one might expect of Galloff's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset.
Makes sense.
The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
So I don't think they literally can win, because he won't yield the throne to them unless they grow. So I don't think there's really a threat here for us. Shall we depart for Earthenshire then? But what is your name? Not Bolnok. Wukevu? A word before you go. Wukevu, my beloved. Wukevu, what are you doing here? I spend my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating the grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Angie, please take up your axe and rend my flesh unto taco meat. Jesus, must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. All right then, I won't let it bother me either. God damn it, he's so quirky. It shouldn't be so quickly endearing, but it is. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, it's the final step of the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tural for 1,000 years. Yet, when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. Probably because of some dark secret that they might find, and they can't be allowed to be spread. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wukevu. Wukevu is such a cute character, dude. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, then how did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? It seems the legend originated with the Yokhui. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. Why did the Yokhui abandon their, pursuit of conquest? I feel like it's so tied to the Golden City and whatever they learned there that just kind of put them in their place and they stopped seeking it out. Meanwhile, in Kozamauka,
finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected.
oh, she cute.
Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Well, that can't be a good thing to promise. Bro.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them.
It's very threatening.
If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Oh.
Step aside. Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
But the artisan still has to be willing. If you can manage that, I mean, go for it, I guess?
Do not be foolish, Gulool Ja Ja. Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head.
I wonder who would win this duel.
The Dawn Servant may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
Are they actually gonna duel it out?
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
A use for him?
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me!
Just one gut punch. Knock the wind right out of him. Oh, oh, Zoralja's scary.
But he's just a runt.
Yikes.
My thanks for your restraint.
He probably would have killed him, like, in one blow.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Yikes. So, I think I've realized Zoralja is our main enemy here, but Gulool Ja Ja is our funny comic relief.
Your part in this is far from over.
Holy shit, dude. Yikes. The pecking order has just been established. Oh, and then peaceful happy times. We're back, and we brought with us a willing potsworn. This is it, then. I look forward to hearing you proclaimed Dawn Servant. Ah, I feel like a smidge emotional. This is so sweet. Thank you, Fanjantain. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. I can't be the only one that feels just like just a tiny smidge choked up. Just a tiny smidge. Man's like fully uprooted his new life to go to a newer new life so that she would win because he believes in her vision of peace. You have met the requirements of Feet of Pots. Redderock presents your keystone with joy smiles and well-wishing. Forbidden Jelly Bean. It's more like a Jolly Rancher anyways. Forbidden Jolly Rancher. Another feat accomplished. Another keystone acquired. Oh, you are doing well. I expected nothing less of Zoralja's esteemed siblings. We must have you apply that Sharlayan knowledge you so cherish and arm Toral with weapons of Magitech design. Oh, in your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. I don't like it. I don't say no. Be reasonable. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Attaboy. Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Sharlayan whole. Oh my god! Jesus, dude! Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. Good lord! Who hurt you, Zoralja? How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Redderock is reminded of days long ago. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Mobbies are not a war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulool Ja Ja just wanted to talk and convince them, hey, kidnapping and forced labor is not so cash money, honestly. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of the joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Gulool Ja Ja's words were wise. Joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jiggly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot pacts. Yes, reason and clever think changed Mobby's way of life. He is so dangerous, dude. The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. He would rather look to the future and the next feat. It is interesting to me that he did help with the fallen rocks in the beginning, though, rather than just sit on his hands until they were ready to start the feat. It feels like maybe he has the capacity for good and is just really, really misguided right now. Traumatized, perhaps. Do you have a moment, third promise? Rakarok would repay you for hand-helping with Kahe. He brings a tale of the Golden City. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds? Is it a floating city? Excuse me, Rakarok, where did you hear that particular tale? From our longtime Yokui friends. They live up in the mountains, in Urkopacha. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. The stories describe a place of boundless happiness, but are also rife with dire warnings of seekers who did not return. What are we to make of this? It's a secret that must be kept, I guess. If there's a civilization in the Golden City, perhaps knowledge of their city is too dangerous. Maybe they don't kill whoever find it, but like force them to live there. Like you can no longer leave once you find it. Third promise. I'm glad I caught you. Rakarok asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Something other than a keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long, if you would please follow me. Bandit? Hold on, bandits? Wait a second, we didn't see anything of these bandits. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come, I'll be back in a little while. It's banditos! No, I can't be the only one, like, set off. This is taking quite a while. Let's just keep waiting for now, I suppose. No, I disagree! I disagree with waiting longer. Oh my gosh, she's fucking dead. She dead as hell. Perhaps there were complications. Well, let us wait a little longer. Okay. I hate it here. I hate it here. This is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on the way back to find us? But how? There's only one road. I wouldn't underestimate Wuk Lamat's sense of direction, or lack thereof. Come on! Now is not the time for cheap shots. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? Why did nobody hit the link pearl, like, within 5 minutes? Oh no, she's not answering. I'm shocked. I'm so mad. Nobody's spidey sense was tingling. She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. 'Twas Rakarok who had business with her, yes? Back again so soon? We've come looking for Wuk Lamat. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Rakarok did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Then who was that man who came for her? Bandito! Where is Lamati? Is she not with you? Some bandit tricked her, and now she's probably dead, I guess. You don't know where she is. How could you let this happen? I will help you search. This is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest. My sister, least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Let me search with Koana. I want to go with Koana. It's my moment. Tara and I should work together at least. The better to facilitate communication between our groups. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We're going on a date? Ooh! Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. My first date with Koana? Okay, let's make a good impression. It'll be fine. Come, we should begin our search. He's asking us to come so soon? Please, boy. Now we lay the bait. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way that how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. If Waukesa is as coin-hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We let him strike, then we spring our trap. That outfit is so cute on him. As if he's just there. Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat purse and no sellswords is tempting fate, so I shall make Earthenshire my last stop and then return forthwith to Tuliolo. Did you see? The rat has come for a nibble. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed, the better to sell the act of a defenseless merchant. Assuming Wuk Kessa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. Stop right there, criminal scum! You're the gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. Spit in your eye. Men, kill these Vitral. Slippery vermin. We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you'd be so kind, Terra, pray leave them capable of speech. Think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat Paka shit, salt lover. You'll get no answers from us. That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where's Wuk Lamat? Angie, defensive of his sister. I'm fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise. That's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired? By whom? Ugh, it's gonna be Gulool Ja Ja. Well, it seems we needed their leader after all. Finally, my money. Give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Oh, spare me your fearful bleeding. Go on, scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Koana told me the news. You found the abductor then? What's the situation? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wuk Kessa and stay on the Mamulja's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able.
Better late than never.
Hey, buddy.
That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wuk Lamat.
We're pretty sure, but we don't know for certain.
So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
They're getting away on a little boat. Crap. Oh. Dude, Koana is so angry.
Confound it!
They definitely have a strong bond, him and his sister, I mean.
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
Wow.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Aww. That sibling bond.
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
Dude, Koana just got so much cuter to me.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Gulool Ja Ja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones.
Oh, damn.
But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
Telling someone who's angry to calm down never works. Be patient. Trust in Thancred.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back.
I think he really didn't like his life before he was adopted and bonded with Wuk Lamat. And so losing her is like everything to him. That's the vibe I'm getting.
I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be?
Yeah.
These days, Tsurali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation.
Huh? Why would they do that?
A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself.
Wow.
I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me.
Wow.
I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering.
Oh, they have such a strong bond.
As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her.
Aww. That's why every time he sees her, he lights up.
So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her.
Of course.
While we await word from Thancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
I think that was our boat that just got maimed. Yeah.
Why release the Paniti if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Dude, Koana has become so much more interesting in such a short
Understood.
span of time.
We'll meet you at many fires.
He's just such a protective older brother. By the end of this competition, I'm certain that Wuk Lamat will win. But why doesn't Koana work alongside Wuk Lamat? Like, why don't they work together? Like, I feel like Koana would have the right innovations and Wuk Lamat would have the heart to rule. Do you know what I mean? I feel like together they could be such a powerful combination. Kind of like the head of resolve and the head of reason.
Thancred.
The third promise is up ahead. She's unharmed, but we best not dally.
I wonder if this is Zeralja's plan or if his advisor is just kind of going off on his own.
I spit on these pathetic feats. Far more satisfying to claim the baubles by force.
You son of a gun.
Give it back! Fulgentin poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it.
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant!
Yeah.
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap? If pitiful roars were all it took to claim the throne, you'd be first in line.
The thing that we know, that Gulool Ja Ja told us but didn't tell any of the claimants, is that ultimately he'll decide if they're worthy after going through all this. So Gulool Ja Ja doesn't realize that he's just fully wasting his own and everyone else's time.
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears.
Oh, I want to see Koana go off on this man.
Someone save me! Who did that?
Koana, my boy.
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
What a cool action shot for him.
Coward! You dare ambush me?
'Tis the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
Get his ass.
That useless Buddha was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit our hostage.
Oh my god. This man is large.
That one's not to be underestimated.
They can do nothing while we have.
Oh.
Impeccable timing.
Oh no.
Amachi, are you all right?
Oh no, y'all. Koana won me over so quickly by just being so precious with his sister.
Thanks to you.
Oh, my heart.
These weaklings think they can defy us. We'll slaughter the lot of them.
Oh my god.
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this day.
Our keystone!
And Gulool Ja Ja has left us hurting.
No! I won't stop until I gut these maggots and feed them their entrails.
Holy crap. Is this gonna be
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
Is this gonna be a trial? I think we have enough party members.
No, brother. Break off! We retreat!
No, I guess not. Okay.
Wait! Damn you, Gulool Ja Ja!
Do we give chase?
We head back. Amachi is safe. And that is what matters.
Gulool Ja Ja must be desperate indeed to resort to such aggressive tactics. He still has our keystone, though. I shouldn't have been so careless. I underestimated him, and it cost me a keystone. So we take back what was stolen. Maybe there's a trial fight yet to happen. Yes, we'll do exactly that. The next time I meet that brute, I'll knock him straight on his scaly behind and take back my keystone. If Gulool Ja was somehow involved in this, I will never forgive him for putting our sister in danger. He will have forfeited his right to be called brother. No, Koana won me over so fast, y'all. But Gulool Ja Ja should face punishment, of course, but so must the bandits who had the temerity to abduct Lamati. I shall request the father send a contingent of Landsguard to enforce the law in this region. I agree that measures need to be taken to keep travelers safe. But I wonder what pushed these people towards a life of banditry in the first place. If we dig deeper, we might find a way to improve things for everyone. This little bean wanting to improve bandits' quality of life? Oh, that was a beautiful shot of Koana. This is why Wuk Lamat will be a great leader. She's looking at it from the angle of like patience and understanding and care. Even the bandits who had like kidnapped her. We should be moving on as well. Are you feeling fit to travel, Wuk Lamat? You bet I am. Zarel just gained a good head start, and it's time we clawed back some lost ground. Oh, dude. This story's going good for me so far, y'all. I'm really enjoying this.